Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Excuse the noise outside. I typically start to film when the bin men are around. Okay, I'm going to put my lights on as well. Hold on. Is that better? Okay, I don't know. I'm putting this up on the 31st of December. So it's going up on New Year's Eve. And I'm really not sure what kind of video I'm going to do. It's just like a get ready with me, I guess. Wee bit chatty. And yeah, I just fancied it because I got up. I'm going to mum's in an hour. I got to do 2 visits today. So I got to run down, run back, then run down, run back. So it's going to be busy, busy, busy. But I like to be busy, so it's good. And I get to see my mum, which is always fabulous. So I'm going to start off with using my Nail Bay, which I just love. I use this every single morning with my cleansing cloth that I got from Latest in Beauty. I absolutely love it. And I use this just to give me a little perk up in the morning. Sorry if I'm talking weird. I've lost, I chipped a tooth last night. I was eating pasta, of all things. You'd never think you'd chip your teeth on pasta. But it's on there, and I'm hoping I don't need to lose it. I'm getting a tooth out on the 5th of December. My husband was like, do you actually brush your teeth? And I was like, I do. But this tooth here has been cracked for the whole of the pandemic, and I should have went to get it filled. I didn't. She filled it because she said there's no signs of infection, there's no signs of decay, but it's still giving me jip over here. So she said I phoned her up emergency style before Christmas Day, because I was in a lot of pain. And she said, just come back on the 5th and we'll take it out. Because may as well, if it's giving you jip, we may as well take it out. Well, anyway, now I've got this chipped tooth. Oh, I swear to God, my teeth are just falling apart. But I have never had very, very strong teeth anyway. And that is, the dentist was keeping an eye on this one before the pandemic. And he was keeping an eye on this one before the pandemic. So, 1 year without dentistry. And look what happens to my teeth. I mean, they're ridiculous. Excuse my kids if you can hear them. They're in the other room. And they're screaming their heads off on their iPads. They got iPads for their Christmas. And boy, do they love them. But they play this Roblox thing. I can't admit to know what that is about. And they fall off these things, these high things, and then they moan because they've fallen off and it's taken like them 20 years to get to that point. Something like that. Right, I'm letting it dry a little bit. Just taking all that stuff off. And, oh, I think I'm going to do my serum first. I love this serum. It's Skin Chemist's Bee Venom. It's so good. I haven't got a cold. So I don't know why I'm sniffling. It's in the morning, I guess. All the bad food just goes for your body, I think. I'm so excited to get back on my diet on the 4th. My husband keeps saying to me, please don't go on your diet now because there's just too much food left. So I have to help out, guys. I have to help out. So I'll help out, eat a bit of the food, and then start again on the 4th. It's 2 weeks off after 21 weeks of absolute nailed it. Did not come off once in 21 weeks. Even on birthdays, special occasions, I didn't come off. So 2 weeks off is not a bad thing. And my husband keeps saying to me, it's 2 weeks. Just enjoy the 2 weeks you've got off. And then I've got a whole road ahead of me. So I got to get all of that off by, well, I think I got to get about 2.5 stone off by May. I mean, it's done. It could be done. But I'm dreading it. Right, Bee Venom is on and it's all dry. It soaks, this stuff, right? It soaks in like as if your skin is desiring it. The minute you put it on, it's just gone. It's so, so good. I got this in my pyjama box. And God, I love it. I really do love it. Right, then on to my next one. This could be the skincare that I got for Christmas, really. I started off the video not knowing what I'm going to call it, or I think it'll just come to me as the video goes on. This is an Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex Recovery Cream. Put it on morning and night, and I love it. It's by Estee Lauder. Now, honestly, I was sitting doing my makeup and stuff yesterday, and I was like, this is going to last me for a year. Talking to myself, because that's literally all I used. It's not even made a dent. This will last a year. So you look at it, an eye cream like that, and you think, well, £50. That's why I got it. Right, bit of context. I got it as a sample, and I really, really enjoyed using it. It was lovely to use. It goes on really silky smooth, and it makes your skin feel so silky and ready, like as if it's prepped for makeup, like a beautiful primer. That's how it feels to me. So I got my husband to buy one for Christmas because they're £50. And I was like, oh my God, £50 is so expensive. I can't use that. I'll never be able to buy that. Blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, he bought me it. But now, honestly, that will last you a year. So £50 for a year. That's cheap as chips. I mean, it's so cheap. So, honestly, this stuff is good. I mean, I don't know if it's doing any... I don't think it's making me less wrinkly or any of that jazz. What is it supposed to do? It doesn't say here, but I think it's supposed to rejuvenate your eyes, limit the wrinkles, all of this jazz. I don't know if it'll do any of that, but it feels beautiful. And you know when you put your makeup on, it feels so nice. Right, next one is another Estee Lauder, and as you can see, there's a theme going on here. I like Estee Lauder. Now, this is a matte moisturizer, and I will get through this. This will not last me a year. It's full size. It's for oily skin, which I didn't ask my husband for, but I must have sent him the wrong link. So it's my fault entirely. But now that I have it, I really like it. It's an oil control antioxidant moisture gel cream. The other one that I wanted was a matte, but it wasn't for oil control. But honestly, oh, here. This is the one that I wanted. So it's purple, and this one was called a Resilience Multi-Effect Peptide Face, Neck and Cream. So a completely different colour, a completely different one. But that's my fault entirely, I sent the wrong one. But now I'm using this, it soaks in so good. So we'll just use that. Now, that's all I've used. So that's, maybe it will last for quite a long time. It's not even made a dent. But it's cucumber. Oh, and it's so revitalising on your skin. It feels so good, honestly. And it just soaks in so good. Right, now don't forget the neck, because this is the area that's going to get really saggy as we get older. And it's the telltale sign for us women. I don't know about men. Do they have that? Do you know, as men age, I never look. Weird. Us women, eh? We're our harshest critics. Right. That's soaked in already. My skin just needs it, especially after Christmas. Oh, gosh. The amount that I've eaten. Oh, don't even talk about it. It's horrific. That's it in. Now, that feels so good. Oh, man. That feels good. I just can't say how good it feels until you try it. Right, next one is a body cream, and I'm just going to stick that on here. I would have put it on without this on, but I don't really want to take this off for reasons that you don't want to see me naked. This is the cream. This is an expensive cream, but I am in love with it. The smell is divine. This will not last me a year. This will last me a month. Ridiculously so. Now, the smell, I'm in love. I just love this smell. I want 2021 to be this smell. So when I look at it, I think of 2021. So what are you guys doing? That takes me nicely on. What are you guys doing for New Year? Staying in? Me too. Except for going to my mum's and stuff. I'm a carer for my mum, so I am allowed to go down. Well, I have to go down. I've got no other choice. So there's no carers to look after her at tea time. So I've got no choice. And it's ridiculously busy. So all we need to do at lunchtime is change her and I'll do the rest. So yeah, there, I have no choice to go. But we all should be staying in, shouldn't we? Apart from that. 2021 for me is looking to be really exciting, and I am uber excited for 2021. I don't know if you've been following me for a while, you'll have known that 2019 last year was one of the hardest years I've ever experienced with my mental health. I had a million procedures. I had health anxiety. The health anxiety didn't come first. So I wasn't stressing about my health first. It was procedures that came, and then that created a burden on my mental health, and I thought I was sicker than I was, and I didn't believe the doctors, and that's health anxiety popping its head out. But yeah, I did have something. So I was urinating, and the urge to urinate a lot more, which they still never got to the bottom of, and I'm still on medication for it, for an overactive bladder. But then when they went up, they found a cyst up into my cervix and a Bartholomew cyst. Then I had to go for a colonoscopy, colonoscopy, yeah. And then I had to go for a colonoscopy up the bum because they couldn't, I had bleeding, and then they couldn't see up there because of poop. So they had to do all of that. And then I had a cystoscopy, which, oh gosh, up the pee hole. And that was another, so it was just a year. 2019 was just a year of procedures, which I'm so lucky it was in 2019 because I actually got the procedures. I mean, 2020, you would never have got them. So I understand that I was privileged to have that. But it was still a horrific year for me, mentally. So when 2019 was ending, I just thought, this is it now. 2020 is going to be different for me. And I've stuck to it. Putting on some foundation now. I stuck to it. And I made sure that this year was positive. I applied for university. Mum went into hospital, but she came out and was safe and well and happy. It was just like a reassessment. And I tell you what, it really did do a reassessment. And all of that good stuff. And I was more active on my channel. Did a lot of homeschooling, found out a lot about the boys learning, which I didn't know before. Bad mum alert. So yeah, the homeschooling really, I think the homeschooling is what perked me up, actually. It got me energised, and I thought, do you know what? I can do more now. My mum has got carers, 4 carers a day. Well, it's 8 carers a day, but 4 times a day. And I thought, she needs me less now, which sometimes you have to let go of things. I have to let go of mum a little bit because she has all the care in place, and I will still be around. I'm only 17 minutes away from her, and when I learn to drive, I'll only be 2 seconds away from her. So, yeah, I need to do things for myself as well and put myself first and put my family first rather than myself, actually. I want to buy this house. I want to have a career. I want to feel good in my own skin. All of these things is why I'm making a change. And I honestly believe it was from the homeschooling, because the homeschooling got me energised again. It made me think I could go back into the workforce. I can let go of mum. In the pandemic, I had to let go of mum a little bit more because I couldn't go down as much. My husband's in a high risk category. I had the kids. I was freaking out about coronavirus. It was new. I didn't know what to pass it to my mum, and I was stressing, so I had to let go for a little bit. And it really made me aware that, yeah, I can do that. I can let her go a little bit, not fully, but I don't need to be holding on for dear life. I popped this on. I got it from not Click Sergeant. Oh, it's a review place that I do. Clicks Research, is it? I think it's that. And they send me out samples and I have to review them. And then, but I never know who actually made this. So, this is it. It's a foundation. No, it's not. It's a concealer. And I really like it. But I never will know who done it. So, yeah, my 2021 is going to look like lots of good stuff like learning to drive. I have my first lesson on the 11th. I'm going to pick up my provision today. I got it signed by the shopkeeper. I got to send it and hopefully get it back by the 11th. Oh, but I think the lockdown's going to still be on, so I probably won't get my first lesson then. But I'm going to save the pennies and then add that in to... so I would have 3 lessons a week, and so don't waste the pennies, keep them so that I can try, because I really need to learn to drive. Now I'm using Spice of Life by the Zoeva, and I got this in my Latest in Beauty from last month. So yeah, I really need to drive because the university that I'm going to is Cardiff Met, and it's a beautiful university. It's Llandaff campus, but it is 2 hours almost, with waiting around and waiting for your trains and stuff, to there and back. Now, I'm never going to see the kids. Never, ever. And I'll never see my husband, and he's a stressor as it is. So, and he's got his own business. He provides for the family. So, there's just no way that I can do it. So, I need to learn to drive. So, this is my major goal. I mean, if I don't, university's going to be a lot harder. So yeah, anybody learn to drive who was a nervous driver or who has dyslexia and struggles with the clutch control and the gears. Now, I was going to go for automatic license, but I thought I might buy an automatic car for sure. I think 1,000,000% will, but I'm going to really try my hardest to get my license And this guy that I know, he's a fantastic driving instructor, so I just think he would be good. I'm really going to try and get my lessons with him so that Di, after like 3 months of lessons, Di can take me out for extras, and that always adds to your hours. If I do it in the automatic, Di doesn't have an automatic car. We don't have an automatic car straight away. So it means a lot of lost time that I could be going out, and I don't have the car. And I'm not buying a car before I pass. The minute I pass, then I'll buy a car. So, because who knows if I will pass. Now, I'm going to use the Shella, and I'm just going to do it on my eyelid with my finger. So yeah, I don't know if I'll pass. I've tried driving about 4 or 5 times, but I've only got to the part where you go out on the roads, and then I've quit. And that was in my 20s. I haven't tried in my 30s. So this will be the first time that I'm trying in my 30s. But I did try about 4 or 5 times in my 20s. But there was no desire to drive, really. I was living in Edinburgh. And every time I would go out and I would feel a bit nervous, I'd be like this then. Oh, stuff this, I'm not doing it. I can just get the bus. And my life was on the bus. Honestly, I did supply nursing in Edinburgh City Centre without having a car. There's no need to. But here in Wales, oh my God, there's a massive need. And it's going to take me hours. Do you know, if I didn't have the kids, I probably would just do the public transport, because then you can get your homework done and all your work done on the train. And that used to be something that would fill my time. So really, I probably, if I was truthful, wouldn't do it if I didn't have the kids. But that fear of not seeing them because I'm busy in uni and I'm spending 2 hours on a blooming train, and I could be spending that with my kids, then that is a no-brainer for me. It's not happening. So I need to get my licence. But please put down in the comments below if you've got to this bit. Don't know if you will have. If you've done it when you've been nervous, let me know, because that'll just give me a kick up the butt and make me feel a bit more positive about it. Because honestly, it's my biggest fear. But as I was saying, when I get my licence, I'm without a doubt buying an automatic car, because Di needs his car anyway. And especially, like, he needs to take the kids to school when I'm going to uni. So he would need his car. So there's no way that I can have that car anyway. So I'm buying an automatic for sure. That's fudge barking. Oh, never do things without a mirror. It's ridiculous. I'll be like Groucho Marx coming down the stairs. Di will know. You've been filming, haven't you? Because I've got giant eyebrows. I just can't see. Oh, I'm blind as a bat. That's another thing. I have to wear my glasses every day when I'm driving. So when I become a driver and I have to drive to uni, I will be wearing glasses every day. So that'll be weird, because I don't wear glasses generally. I just wear them like after 4 or 5 at night. But if I'm wearing them to drive, I can't take them off, because I would just feel like I'm blind or get headaches then. Okay, now I'm going to do some eyeliner, and it is my Lord and Berry. Just going to sharpen it, and let's get it done. Doing it on here. This is a long, chatty one. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a really nice new year, and I hope 2021 is good for you as I'm thinking it's going to be for me. I really hope so. Praying for good health too, for all of you guys. Let's just hope. I should really be ready when I do these things. I'm having to edit now all those bits out, so I don't want you watching all that rubbishy bits. Now I'm putting the Shella, just the dark brown one, underneath. I just absolutely love it underneath there. I know that can be aging. When you see the do's and the don'ts, it's like, don't do this one. But I don't use eyeliner on my lower lid now. I just put a little bit of this, like that. I just like it. I mean, if someone's looking at that and thinking you look older, then they're looking way too close, aren't they? For sure. Right. Okay, now I'm going to just go for the last one. I've done everything. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I think I didn't. The highlighter palette was in the Zoeva as well. So I've just highlighted with that. I think it's a really nice highlight. It's lovely. Okay, so I'm going to end with some NARS. This is my new favourite. It's lovely and moisturising. Gives you a hit of colour. Feels nice. And I'm done. Oh, what I'm going to do with my hair today, I think I might just leave it down. It needs a wash. It's on the curb of needing a wash. But I'll try and elongate it for as long as I can. Try not to wash my hair too much because it just messes it up. It makes it super duper frizzy and horrible. Right, so I think I'll just leave it like that today. I'm only going to Mum's and that's it. I'm coming back to eat. I will put on some perfume now. Okay, I'm going to stick on some of my Potion Paris because I like it. And it's Sensation that's in here, I think. I'm sure it is. It's really nice. It's strong. It sticks around. It's not my favourite scent that Potion Paris does, but it's the one that I've started with because I'll keep the best for last. So yeah, it comes like that, and that's the vial. But I've put up a video about it if you're interested in it. Pop on over to have a look. Okay, that is it for my talking New Year's Eve get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a nice day, and I hope you do have a nice day. These droopy lids again, they already, and I've just been talking to you, and that's already went up on there. Drives me insane. All right, so thanks very much. Take care of yourself. Oh, I will add some earrings as well. Forgot the earrings. I'm gonna have to go find them now, and I will speak to you soon. Bye, everyone.